Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 230. You get the Nasdaq off 110, S&P's off 24. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Jack Gleason from Major League Trading, as we do each and every Thursday at 40 past the hour. Don't forget, folks, you can check out Jack every trading day, MajorLeagueTrading.com. Jack Gleason, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, guys? Woof, we came in on a hot day here, down 25 in the ES. We are rocking and rolling. Coming off that reversal, was there a headline towards the end of the close? I personally didn't see one, so I guess we're just selling off on some technicals.
Yeah, you know what is intriguing at the close yesterday, folks, and Jack, is that we had a flat market, but when you actually look at the Dow, the S&Ps, and the Nasdaq, someone loaded up. We had big volume yesterday, man, which is really unusual.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they threw in another few billion, well, in the Nasdaq composite. Why? I mean, we did over 3 billion shares in the composite, and it's like, okay, man, I had to look at it twice last night.
Big
it's
number,
like
definitely.
3 billion.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're talking about 3 billion without option expiration. So someone at the close said, you know what, man, I'm out of here.
And they picked up this morning where they left off.
They picked up, man. They picked up.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't an impulse decision then. Maybe they're continuing here. But yeah, so we're at a pretty important level here. I shot you over 2 charts, for me at least.
We got them up. You want to start with the S&Ps, Jack?
Yeah, we'll start with the S&P. So I've kind of been waiting on this for quite some time. Actually, last week, so we had rollover from the September to the December contract. But basically, it's the low from the 7th of September to high in the December contract, December only, was 26.08 half, which is where we found our low last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Okay.
But I wanted to see the continuous trade 29.06, which is just that same September 7th low to the high, so it's just divided by 2. So we've just done that. I've been waiting for this for a while. I actually got shorted in the open, covered down there, and then I'm looking to go long right now. So 29.06 here is a pretty significant level. Now, if this doesn't hold, we got 10 points below us, and that could possibly be today. But what I would like to see, I mean, you know, if you look at this market, it's quite a range here. We're right at the bottom of this range. You know, this is where people get overly bearish. We take out a multi-day low by a few ticks, just enough to stop longs and trap shorts. And if we can't continue to hold below the lows of last week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to see a short covering rally here into the end of the day that's going to lead us up into the 29.18, 29.20, possibly above, but that would be my first initial target I would see us going towards the end of the day. We'll see. We're getting a little bit of a bid. We're up 3 points off that level, but watch that level stick here, guys. If we start creeping below it, look for a move down to 28.96, and then 28.80 half below that in case that trades between now and when I talk to you guys next week. So levels below 28.96, then 28.80 half, holding 29.06. We're going to move back up into 29.19 here today or tomorrow.
Yeah, we said it's early in the day too, Jack, right? I mean, we're doing this starting off the show at 10 o'clock as the markets were starting to rock to the downside, and we got a lot of trading left today. We'll see where those S&Ps and the Nasdaq and everything.
Now, Jack,
and I mean,
go ahead.
We already hit the 10-day ATR on the range here today, so it's like, are we really going to go that much lower?
That's what's interesting,
no headlines,
right?
You know, no headlines, no news.
Sure.
I don't, you know, so that's something you always got to keep in mind. What's the average move? All right, we're at it. We're at support. You know, what's the bet here? Reversion to the mean or another push lower outside of the average true range? So.
Nice. Now, oil. Let's go to the oil market.
Alrighty.
Talk about some volatility.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Hey, come out with numbers yesterday. They have monster numbers. Oil looks downtown for about 30 seconds and then says, see, I don't want to be you, man.
Seriously.
Oh, man, I wish I was on here yesterday. I had some pretty spot-on levels. Basically, so the same draw I have up here currently, which is a high-to-high sequence. I've explained to you guys that before. We're pulling from last Tuesday's high, and you guys can do this when you get off air on your own time because I don't have active drawing on this. But basically, that same high to Tuesday's high went right to its 50% retracement yesterday on the news. So he shot down, filled those orders, and then ripped to the sky and completed the profit target. So today I'm looking for what I would call a same anchor new high sequence, looking at levels at both the 38% retracement of the prior Tuesday's high to high, so it'd be a 38% retracement pullback, and the 50% is going to be 74.84. So my levels there are 75.33 and 74.84, and I think those are going to hold. I mean, you can even see that 74.84 lines up with that lower, basically the close and open of the body of all of the action yesterday, right before the that oil inventory report. So that's a pretty significant level. If we crack below that 61.8, which would basically be taking out Wednesday's low on the oil inventory report, that would change the higher time frame trend. And then also 76.62 is a level. You have that up on my screen as well.
Yes.
You go to a weekly chart, which is pretty interesting. That level is like basically I call it a leg start down. It's the beginning of a major move. I have to pull it up on my chart. It's the beginning of a major move in oil. When we had, what was that, 2013? I mean, it was like basically, or 2014.
Went to 100. Yeah, 110. Yeah, right.
So that is a significant resistance level. I'm going to be watching that 76.62. I think it'll be hard for that to break. I mean, we're going back multiple years now to hit these levels.
Right, because 75 is the lows of 2011, and then you got 105 up there at 2014. So I mean, if we break this top side, right? I mean, it's game, right? I mean,
So now I got it pulled up now. So we had the last time this price traded, the open of this week, that 76.62 was the open of the week of 11/24 of 2013. It was an $11.33 move lower. So that was basically, this is the open of that week. That was pretty much the largest week down, the largest move down in that entire move. So that's why that level is pretty important to me.
No, totally. Hey, can we go back to the S&P for a second? Because, you just brought up the 38% retracement there. So picture that intraday out here, we do a 38% move of the move that we just did down. Then what you be looking for then?
Okay, so basically my sequence here in the S&P, and let me just double check my chart. So you'll see a draw that's just, obviously towards the right. It's more of an intraday draw. It's a little harder to see.
We've zoomed in on it. I think we got it. Perfect.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay. Yeah, so that 38% retracement where I have marked up on that box, that's a same anchor new low extension. That's actually what we had held this morning. That sequence held, completed our profit targets. If we trade back to that 28.19, fail from that level, you're going to be looking for a move basically down to 28.96. So that will be like, if we rally up there, I'll look on a first test.
29.18, perfect.
Right.
No, that makes sense.
Right.
So, I mean, and then that's the low of Tuesday too, so it lines up nicely. It's also where the rally began last Friday. So, I mean, anytime, these fibs line up when it just looks good on a chart, it lines up with the low, lines up with the, I call them leg starts. There's the areas we begin rallies or sell-offs. To me, that's trade location all day. So we could go up there.
Isn't it weird that, I know, it blows my mind when, if you do the fib numbers, then all of a sudden you get swing points at the price projection. It's like, how does this work, right? It's like, it's crazy.
Magic, man. Magic.
Magic.
You
Magic
gotta love
with numbers.
It's our man, Mr. Jack Gleason. It's our man, Mr. Jack Gleason, folks. MajorLeagueTrading.com. Check it out. Jack, thanks so much, man. Have a great week, safe week. Look forward to speaking to you next week.
You're welcome. Hey, guys. Take care.
You too. Thanks, Jack.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.